road blue, Railers in their home whites, and their home is exactly where the Railers are hoping to head. If they get a win here tonight, they'll be going to sectional action on Wednesday. Ball is tipped. It's controlled by the Railers, and they've got first possession as they head to the near basket here from our broadcast position at MacArthur.
Yeah, looks a little bit of a zone to break out of the tip for MacArthur, something maybe the Railers probably weren't expecting.
They played zone Wednesday night a little bit second half. The Railers got to love the zone, Josh. You just attack, move the ball, and get good looks.
Kirby lobs it across the top of the zone. Gesner fires the first shot of the night, rims in and out. Block tries to grab the rebound, but it's tracked down by the 6-foot junior Nathan Allen from MacArthur. Quickly they try to get it down court, but the freshman Gavin Block is there to wrap it up, and a held ball is forced, so it'll stay with the Generals. But good job by Gavin turning around, going back defensively to force that quick turnover.
Yeah, he got the steal and just really was lackadaisical after that. Gavin, you see times of it where he'll get a steal and then just puts it on the floor like nobody's going to grab it. He's got to be strong with it. That should have been a Railer steal and a turnover.
Marcus Bartley, the 6'3 sophomore, controlling on the dribble near the timeline. Brings it around to the right side. Bounces on top to DeAndre Coleman. Swinging around to Allen.
Interesting way to attack. They don't have anybody at the free throw line. That's a little different against a 1-2-2.
Yeah, that means the Railers can really get out on the wings.
Yeah, Josh, that's what I was thinking.
Lee swinging around to Allen quickly. Christian comes out, contests the shot. Allen can't fire one off. Coleman, offensive foul, and what do you know? Gavin Block stepping in the way. And how many times have we said that this year, guys, with either Bowlby or Block sitting there? But it was a nice job. He got there quick and got the foul.
Yeah, he made up for it, but he took a shot. Boy, Coleman put his shoulder down, and that was a level job by Coleman into Gavin. But he made up for that steal and kind of a where we didn't get the turnover, and Gavin picks up a big turnover.
Coleman's small, but he's real physical, according to the local newspapers.
Railers get it into the front court against the MacArthur pressure.
Yeah, you got to find a way to get it in the middle.
Looks like it's a 1-2-2, isn't it, Josh?
Yeah. Austin fires a three, shoots it up long. Gavin picks up the rebound and controls it for the Railers. Kirby cutting down the lane. Over to Christian on the baseline. Goes up. Looked like a clean block by Jerome Adams, but they're going to call the foul underneath, and Christian will go to the line. Nice job by Austin cutting down, and even better job seeing Christian cutting to the basket. Van Hook goes to the line shooting two.
Christian's got to go up strong. He's used to being able to out-jump everybody, and in that case it clearly wasn't, so he's got to use a ball fake or go strong to the hoop.
Christian's first free throw on the way, off to the right side. You know, the Railers have been doing a much better job at the free throw line. I think they've been over 85% over their last 6 games, something in games like this you need.
Oh, yeah. The Railers going to need every point they get tonight.
Second one up and good. Railers on the board with a Van Hook free throw. 6:20 to go. Railers up 1-0.
Yeah, everybody from MacArthur kind of left Bartley up at the top by himself.
Lee. They swing it to Allen in the right corner.
Good quickness. The Railers are getting out on the shooters, Josh, all the way out. He was just dead in the corner, and Van Hook got there.
Yeah, I think they scouted. Of course, the team was probably here, and coaches were definitely here on Wednesday.
Double team by Block and Van Hook. They get it to Bartley down the lane, kicks it up, and another offensive foul. Stepping in the way that time is Austin Kirby. And, you know, it usually may only take 1 or 2 of those to happen where MacArthur is going to be a little more tentative going in like that.
Well, Jeff, you got a team that likes to penetrate, so you got to have your weak side guys hang around the lane.
Yeah.
That's 3 turnovers. 2 of them are charging.
And Bartley really left his feet, and Austin covered him up and hung in there.
Railers aren't not getting a guy to the middle enough against that press.
Christian on the baseline. Railers get into the front court. Max, who had a career-high 20 on Tuesday night, will handle. They throw the lob from Gesner to Christian for the dunk.
That was a poster dunk. That was a great lob and a great dunk.
And obviously we've seen it enough this season, guys, and where we're sitting here up on a balcony level, you could see that play setting up about 4 or 5 seconds. Nice pass from Gesner.
Yeah, you talked about it, Tom, getting somebody in the middle. While the Railers got some screens on the baseline there and were able to get him.
Nice move, high off the glass, no good. Adams with the rebound in the lane. He tries to go up, and I think they're going to call steps. They are. So the interior defense for the Railers, they've caused 2 charging fouls. They didn't get the rebound there, but they collapsed on him inside, forced the travel. So defensively, the Railers doing a nice job here so far.
Railers really quick. They're getting there first. That's 4 turnovers from MacArthur. They've only got 1 shot so far. Yeah, the Railers just Just need to keep moving on defense. It doesn't seem like MacArthur doesn't want to shoot the ball from outside. They're taking it to the hoop every time.
4:50 to go in the first quarter. Railers with an early 3-0 advantage. Gavin comes to the high post, turns, kicks it out to Christian. 17-footer on the way, off the rim, no good. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Jordan Gesner, trying to get the rebound over Coleman. It'll go back to the Generals. 4:42 left. Railers up a field goal.
Yeah, Gavin did a good job of getting to the middle. I think he could have turned and shot.
Yeah,
right there.
Josh, he had a better shot.
Wide open 15-footer.
And the officials just aren't going to call it. It's going to get physical inside. As long as it's equitable, that's how you play the regional.
Marcus Bartley, the 6'3 sophomore, being hounded by Gesner. Now Kirby on the right side. They bring it on top to Lee. Swing it around, looking inside for Adams. Nothing there. Railer defense again, keeping everything out of the middle. A couple players getting ready to check in for Coach Felipe Phillips and the Generals.
Railers are really spread wide, but MacArthur can't get the ball inside.
Well, we saw the Generals had 3 guys in the three-point shootout, so we know they can shoot at least without anybody on them.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the Generals. They're very patient.
Bartley kicks it over to Allen. Allen looks to make a move. Gavin goes down. Hope he is okay because he went down kind of awkwardly. Ball's tipped away. MacArthur comes down with it. Coleman in the lane flips it up, and it'll bounce good. First points of the night for the Generals. It's now 3-2.
Or 5-0, depending on whether you know the score or you're just looking at the scoreboard. There it is.
3.5 to go first quarter.
Block is there. He's open in the middle every time.
Max out to Gesner on the right side. Looks to go baseline, kicks it out to Kirby. On the baseline to Van Hook. Gavin, Max, top of the key. Nice fake. Fakes the pass. Goes up, throws it off the glass. Won't go down.
Something.
Rebound comes down, and Max is going to be whistled as he reached in trying to take it away from Adams. That'll be the first foul whistled on the Railers. Obviously, first on Cook.
Really physical.
Yeah,
he got banged hard.
We got to get to the basket a little. Max got to go a little stronger. You know, it kind of went up without. Didn't get up high. Kind of lackadaisical going up to the basket, and Max got to do a better job of getting up there and getting strong because MacArthur's got some guys underneath with a little bit of size, but they've got great athletes underneath. So we got to go stronger to the basket and get a little more penetration against this zone.
Railers pick up with their pressure at half court. Stolen away by Max. Just looked like he threw it right to Cook, so Cook gets it over to Gavin on the right wing, skips it across to Gesner. In the corner now to Will Podbelsic. Will into the contest, replacing Austin Kirby.
And that really improves the Railers' outside shooting. Now they can run a triangle across the top. They have all 3 sides with good looks at threes.
2:45 to go. First quarter, Lincoln up 3-2. Christian on the baseline, kicks back out to Pods. Skips it over now, gets it back. Will's going to fire a 3. It's on the way. It's off to the right side. No good. Rebound again to the Generals. That is Bartley.
Railers look a little tight right now.
Yeah, off. Just the shots are just a little bit off. And I think you just got to go to the basket. Looks like Gavin's been open a couple times in the middle.
Got to wonder, too, when Van Hook's going to set up inside, try to get something off the low block.
3 on the way. A long 3 is up and good from Jatavius Lee.
Bombs away. That was a long 3.
5-3. MacArthur takes their first lead early in the contest as we approach the 2-minute mark.
Sluggish start offensively for the Railers. Not what we were looking for in terms of a fast start.
Look maybe to run something for Podbelsic. Inside, they try to get it to Christian. It's knocked away by the Generals.
Yeah, the kid stepped in front of him. You got to give him the place he was going.
Minute 40 after the Railer turnover. They get it over to Allen. Back on top to Lee. He just hit a 3 from there. They'll set back up. Gesner tips it away. Can he track it down? No. Nice job by the Generals tipping it back over to Bartley.
Yeah, just kind of a half a step late. And Gesner should have, that should have been a steal. Gesner, guys, I think the Railers just a step not in there right now.
Allen fires a long 3. Back rim, no good. Podbelsic trying to fight for it. Instead, it comes down to Reggie Anderson. Over to Lee. He shoots up an air ball that's tracked down by Cook on the baseline, and Max will look to set things up as he brings it over to Gesner, who flips into the front court to Podbelsic as we hit 1 minute, 60 seconds left in our first quarter.
I think if you can work the ball down to Van Hook on the baseline and move Gavin right down the basket, he's wide open.
Christian,
that's
corner,
a better look.
3, spins in and out. Bartley the rebound for MacArthur.
That's a much better look, though.
45 seconds to go. Bartley, a long 3 back of the rim. Rebound comes down to Anderson. Allen in the corner. He'll set it back up to Anderson.
That's a third offensive rebound. And when a ball bombs away from 30, you got to look for a long rebound.
30 seconds to go. MacArthur up 5-3.
Who would have thought 3 points in a quarter against MacArthur? Man.
They kick it back out. 3 on the way from Lee. That's going to be no good. Trying to get the rebound. It's tipped out to Gesner. 15 seconds to go. Gesner will hand back to Block. Now to Cook. We're down to 10 seconds. See if the Railers can tie this game or maybe take the lead as we head to the second.
Pods, you're running out of time.
We're down to 3. Gesner's going to have to fire it up. It's on the way. Hit the top of the backboard. Won't go down. That's the way our first quarter will end. At the end of 1, it is MacArthur 5, Lincoln 3. Back in 60 seconds with the second quarter. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.